When people think about luxury in Marbella, they usually think about Puerto Banús or the Golden Mile. But some of the most exclusive lifestyles are actually hidden inside quiet, gated communities like this one, El Herrojo La Quinta. Today we are in La Quinta in a community called El Herrojo, one of the best gated communities in Marbella, to present you this home that is for sale for $7,470,000. It's a cozy and stylish home, especially because you are surrounded by this lush greenery. We have a big green valley right in front and beside at the house. It protects the privacy. Beautiful sea views, especially from the main areas of the house, like the living, the terraces, and especially the kitchen. Would you like to cook facing this beautiful green and sea views? There's a curious thing that we have a beautiful green area right in front of the house. I was just seeing some deers walking around there. We have the golf course, La Quinta. There is a narrow golf course that comes from the top until the end. Another interesting information is that in this community here, which is a gated community, normally the prices monthly are around 200, 400 euros. Very good value for money. We have a villa on this urbanization that is for sale for 19.8 million euros. It's called Casa Orquídea, so you can understand better the value of this community. From this perspective, we can check. We have 3 levels. The main one here featuring 4 bedrooms en suite. And at the first floor, we have one of the primary bedrooms. At that corner, we have even more beautiful sea views. And at the basement, another 1 bedroom. And stay until the end because the basement is very cool. I really liked it. The feeling you have there, it's very relaxing. And by the way, at the end of the video, I'm speaking with a friend of mine, which is a mortgage broker. And we're going to speak about everything regarding doing a mortgage. If you're planning to buy a property here in Marbella, and if you are a non-resident, you can do a mortgage. You can take a mortgage with very good interest rates. So stay to the end because it's really important, especially if you're planning to buy something here or invest in Marbella. Make sure you get in touch with us. Feel free also to comment at the video at the link on the description. You can just contact us. Just realized I found a friend of mine from Argentina, Michael.
Tudo bem?
Nice to see you, my friend.
Nice to see you, nice to see you. The World Cup is coming up, huh?
This is the lifestyle we have here in Marbella, you know, like finding friends everywhere. So you are Argentina and Swedish as well, no?
Born and raised in Sweden, but Argentina, yeah.
Amazing. Do you think Argentina is going to win the World Cup?
It's going to be difficult, but they have a little chance, just as Brazil as well.
Nice to see you, my friend. Enjoy your day.
Thank you so much.
From the entrance, we have this beautiful, stylish stone floor with the access to the 2 parking spaces covered over this side here. And you have another probably 2 or 3 parking spaces here, which is not covered. And the property features 622 square meters built. I really like the design. It's like Andalusia style with beautiful gardening. The landscape makes you feel calm. And by the way, this villa, the name of the villa is Villa Calm. Because you feel calm here, right? Can you feel it through the videos that you can feel calm? Look at this beautiful water feature they have created here. I also like to mention in some of my videos these beautiful stones that they use sometimes in the walls to create a better ambience. And the plot is 1,200. You have access from this corner to go down. There are actually 3 levels of the plot and it's very usable. This is something I really like it about the house as well. Let's go this way and enter the house. One of the best things about the house is the feeling you have as soon as you get in because of the swimming pool that is 0 edge and the sea views integrating the outside and inside. Another special feature of the house is the high ceiling, double high ceiling at the center of this living. And at this corner, we have another living area, especially for the TV, ethanol fireplace at the corner. And look at this important details on the interiors they created to separate the corridor that takes you down to the basement and also take you up to the first floor. The feeling of the house is the most important thing. The interior design makes you feel very relaxed inside of the home. And all this space here is connected. We have the kitchen over that corner. This house is currently for sale for $7,470,000. You are in a gated community with beautiful sea views, a plot of more than 1,000 square meters. It's a modern decoration. There are not many houses like this at the market, especially being in a gated community, which is safety for you if you are looking for this kind of characteristic for your home. We have a barbecue zone right here in front of the swimming pool. The small one. Pay attention to the details on the landscape with this natural bamboos. It really generates a very good feeling for everyone which is here. And this is a retractable roof, so you can open it up if you prefer. This dining table is facing the swimming pool. Just a few properties overlooking you, but they are very far distance from this one here. And La Quinta is an area that is growing faster on the luxury market because you are at the center on Marbella and Benahavis. You are between the most luxurious places in Costa del Sol. So let's come back from this way. Let me take you inside of the home to check how is the kitchen. Right in front of the kitchen, small and elegant cover space for you to relax, you, your family. This is a very cool area, in my opinion. I was looking at many people before, was just relaxing here, sitting. You can just extend this cover here or put it back again. It's very practical in daily life, in my opinion. Very relaxing. Really, really good. Let me know what you think about the house. Feel free to leave your comments at the video. This is a different type of luxury, not the loud luxury, but the peaceful one. Golf views, privacy, security, nature, and that calm Marbella lifestyle that so many international buyers are looking for today. From the kitchen area, we can look from this perspective. You have the integration with the living. Also important to highlight, there's a good size second kitchen just behind this one, and everything here is from Gagonal, high-end qualities, sea views, and this beautiful 0x swimming pool view as well. Come this way, let's go and have a better look. If we move forward, we come back to the hall entrance, and this is a renovation project, but you feel the quality. It looks like a brand new house. Important to highlight, they have created some storage spaces everywhere, a beautiful toilet right here, and again, look at this beautiful interior they have created to separate this part. Now it feels like a corridor, but not closed. You can see a little bit through these beautiful features here, which is a very practical thing. And then another 2 bedrooms on this corridor. One here, we leave the text for you, and then we go to the next one. We actually have 4 bedrooms en suite on this ground level. As you get into the master, this is the first master. By the way, we have 2 master suites on this house. A big walk-in closet to the left, and then we reach to the main bedroom on this level. It's very lightful, beautiful glass feature here to generate natural light inside. Beautiful green areas also. A TV set up on this corner, and it's really spacious. Integration with the natural grass outside is really special. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. You can choose if you use this primary bedroom or the other one that I'm gonna take you very soon. Another important thing is that we have plenty of premium square meters because this ground level features 4 bedrooms en suite, including a primary, what makes the place more relaxed. If you have a big family, everyone can use just this ground level, don't need to take the stairs. But look at this beautiful view from the outside spaces, the swimming pool, really elegant. It's very difficult to find a property like this for 7 million with sea views in a gated community in Marbella. Totally modern. Let me know what you think, guys. So, finishing this bedroom, let me quickly show you this walk-in closet, automatic LED lighting, a big glass also flooding the space with natural light, and you even have some beautiful lighting inside of the closets. How cool is that? So let's come back to the hall entrance, and from here we're gonna access the first floor. As we reach the first floor, we just have this primary, pretty much the same style as the other one that we just showed you. To the left we have this walk-in closet with a glass feature illuminating it. This one is a little bit bigger than the ground level one, and the views are more open from the sea and also from these beautiful green areas outside. Another important feature of this primary is that you have your private terrace and you can cover it if you want. So we have a retractable ceiling here, which is very cool. Huh? From here we can see the street arriving at the urbanization. It's a very calm area here in La Quinta. I like in La Quinta these big trees, eucalyptus, they are surrounding the plots and surrounding the golf course, La Quinta golf course. It's really stylish. From here we're very close to San Pedro. You take 5 minutes by car to reach San Pedro downtown, which is something that brings a lot of value for the quality of life of someone looking to move to Marbella and Costa del Sol. Come this way, let me show you quickly how is the views from this terrace. We have the sea views, green area, golf course, La Quinta, swimming pool, nice. Very nice, very calm, beautiful atmosphere. You like it? Wanna know? Leave your comments. What I like about the basement is the interior design they created to make you feel more comfortable with the lighting at the ceilings, and especially this green area that you face to these outside spaces here. This connection with the nature is really important, and if we look from this perspective, you see it's not that huge, but it has everything that you need, like a cinema room here, and then you go to the pool table and like a small kitchen in front of this area, so you can play, you can drink something. If we move forward, we have a bedroom over this corner. Let's have a look. Getting inside of this bedroom, you realize again, we are at the basement level, but it's full of light. Have 2 big windows and a sliding glass door connecting with the outside green zone. It's an ensuite bedroom, very spacious, high ceiling, very well done, especially the interiors with this beautiful wallpaper, stylish. Getting outside for the first bedroom, we have a big laundry, also very cozy, lighting, special, create a nice ambience. And then moving forward, we're gonna access the wellness space. At the end of this corridor, we have a Turkish bath, a dry sauna. Here is small space for you to train. They have some bikes in front of the TV. Some special details make a big difference on the feeling that you have. And the most beautiful thing here is the swimming pool, which is very illuminated. It really creates that good sensation. I guess this would be a perfect place for the kids. You can stay here and just let the kids play big enough. The dry sauna is something that stands out because it's huge. You have probably space for 8, maybe 10 people inside. There's also a cool feature here, which is a bathroom that is hidden behind this beautiful wallpaper. It's a walk-in shower and a powder room for bringing more comfort and structure if you are doing some training or relaxation time around this place. Imagine waking up every morning surrounded by golf courses, mountains, sea views, and complete tranquility. Just a few minutes away from Marbella's most luxurious hotspots. This is El Rojo. Getting outside again, let me show you a bit better the outside with the stairs created with the landscape for you to access from the ground to the basement, and then another level down with space for you to maybe do a outside gym. As I mentioned before, 1,200 square meters for the plot. Hey Axel, welcome to the channel.
Thank you so much, Deco. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us with this important information for especially international investors and buyers, people that look for properties to buy here. Sometimes they need mortgage, and it's important to understand how it works, how is the process, and you and your company Habeno, you've been working for a long time at this market. What are the main doubts of the buyers in general when they are looking for a mortgage being a non-resident?
It's the complicated process here in Spain. And as a non-resident, the process in order to get a mortgage here in Spain, the non-resident often feels it's very different from the country where they are living in. And that's why we exist, because we're talking the language of the banks. Mm-hmm. So we know exactly how to send in the application, what documents they request, etc., and present it in their way. If they want to translate it, etc., we will help you with them. So the banks are aware of when they receive an application from Habeno, it's top class.
Okay, very good. And how many banks are you working with at the moment?
At the moment, we're working with 6 different banks in order also, first, to negotiate the deals for the client, the mortgage, and also to have different banks in order to find the best banks if the client has a complex setup.
Like, for example, I have an American client now that is buying something here. He wants to make a mortgage because he understands that sometimes it's better to leave the money at the bank invested and take a mortgage in Europe, normally around 3 to 4%. So he makes more money with his funds invested, and then he takes the mortgage. And how much normally should he pay annually for the mortgage as an interest rate?
The interest rate is also like normal answer here in Spain, like it depends. Because everything depends on what kind of property he is buying, the amount that he wants as a mortgage. Mm-hmm. Also, of course, to that client's personal economical situation. So, and what the banks mostly look at is the debt to income, and what that basically means, the debt related to your net income. And if that number exceeds more than 35%, then the Spanish banks will say no.
Okay. And how much time normally does it take for you to approve the mortgage from an international buyer, for instance?
I would like to say like between 4 to 8 weeks. Once again, it depends on the client, because the process is as follows. The client sends us an application for your partner link, and we know that the client is referred by you. And then one of our mortgage brokers reach out to the client within 24 hours, just in order to verify the numbers. And then we can get called like a pre-approval. So you and the client know what kind of property they can afford. Then we will request the documents from the buyer. That process can feel a little bit tough for the client because the banks doesn't know you at all. And therefore, there is a lot of documents that you need to send us. But Habeno helps you with it. We put it together as the banks want to receive it. And then we will send information to the banks. Normally, we have a mortgage offer within 1 to 2 weeks. And then after the mortgage, the client has received the mortgage offer. You know this probably better than I do, but then it's time for the valuation, etc. And then after the valuation, it's the FAIN process or the closing process. So that's also good to have in mind. But I would say like between 4 to 8 weeks.
And how much normally does the buyer can have as a mortgage, like the top, maybe 70%?
Yeah, that's correct.
That's the top.
Yeah, for non-resident, they can apply for a mortgage of 70% of the value.
Okay, very good. That's interesting. What are the main information that they should know if they are planning to take a mortgage in Spain?
I would like to say if they go through Habeno, they don't need to think about much at all, because we will help them through the whole process.
But does Habeno works just with Spanish banks, or you guys work with international banks?
At the moment, we're working only with Spanish banks. But maybe in the future, we will also plan to expand to different countries. But now we are in Spain. We want to do this super, super good in order, before we expand.
And what are the best interest rates that you could get by now working with different international buyers here?
Oh, that's a super hard question to answer right now, but I would like to say, like, depending on how many years you take the loan for, and also, of course, the condition, the property, etc., if it's fixed or variable, I will give you a big number, like 3 to 4%.
From 3 to 4%. Okay, good. And which countries, apart from the UE, are you allowed to provide a mortgage?
The UK, of course, the United States, and then I will have to get back to you from some other countries. But we have, last year, I think we helped over 30 different nationalities.
If it's a Brazilian, for instance, living in Brazil, is it okay? Is it possible or is it difficult? Have you had any client from Brazil?
Yes, we do, and it's possible. We will help them.
It can happen. Okay, very good. Well, Axel, thanks very much for your support here, bringing this important and relevant information for our audience, people who are thinking to take a mortgage. We're going to leave a link on the description. You can just click there and get in touch with us. We're going to put you in touch with Rabeno, and then you can pre-approve your mortgage before you come here or before you even find a place for you to buy. That's very important. It's really good when clients are prepared, structured, they plan ahead, everything, so when they find something to buy, they are ready to go.
It's best for everyone. It's best for the buyers, the sellers, for you, and of course, for us.
Do you have some clients that take mortgage for buying something as investment as well, or just for residential purpose?
No, for investment as well. So for us and the Spanish banks, it doesn't matter if it is for investment or the client is planning to stay in this
renovation business.
Yeah. So,
like if I buy a house for myself to use as a residence, and then later on I still have good income to pay another mortgage, I buy another house as an investment. Is it possible? Is it the same rates or change a little bit?
No, it's the same rate because it's a different property. So with all that we've been talking about, if the debt to income doesn't exceed 35%, then it's no problem. You can buy how many properties you want to.
Also, you mentioned to me that when you bought a property in Spain yourself, you had some difficulties in the process, right? How was it?
Yeah, for sure. It was very difficult and also very stressful. It was like this, that when we decided to purchase a home here, I went to the bank in order to get a mortgage. And you know the process at the banks, it feels like you're completely undressing yourself, like this is me. And then it told me, like, it won't be a problem. Come back here in 4 weeks and we can sign all the papers. Okay, perfect. But for me as a Swede used to digital efficiency, it was something that was a little bit strange. So I got back to the bank 3 weeks after, just to be sure that we will get the mortgage. And they told me, like, oh, it's so good that you remind us about this. We'll take a look at it. And then the next day, they sent me an automatic email, stated that my application was declined. So I was in complete shock, because also when coming from abroad, and especially from Sweden, if the bank says something, that's the truth. And here for me, I was like, okay, how am I supposed to arrange this? But I did manage to solve everything, but it was extremely complicated and also extremely stressful. So I really wish that I had known about Rabeno back then when we bought that home.
Yeah, now it's like a mission for you to help other people don't have these troubles and these difficulties to find.
Yeah, because I've been there myself. I know the struggle. Yeah. And that's also I really want to say to the potential buyers, go with Rabeno. And there won't be any stress. We will help you to get your dream property.
That's good. It's good to know that you have this experience. And this is something that adds a lot of value for you to help the clients looking for a mortgage here in Spain. Thank you very much, Axel. Again.
Thank you.
Share your experience with us.
Thank you for having me.